Happy Thanksgiving. I'm going to give you a list of some of the things I'm thankful for this holiday season. I have so much thankfulness in my heart. So much thankfulness when I think of how Hillary Clinton has been exposed as quite possibly the worst woman in the world. A victim shamer, a criminal, a fraudster, a bribe taker, a generally horrible person. I'm thankful that her political career is destroyed. I'm thankful that her brand has finally been exposed for how bad it is. I'm thankful that her legacy will only be negative. I'm thankful that after about 25 years, Bill Clinton's victims are finally being believed and that he's being painted as the serial sexual predator we've always known him to be. I'm thankful that the Clintons' Democrat celebrity friends are also being exposed for the sex predators they are. Harvey Weinstein, Kevin Spacey, and politicians like John Conyers, who are lefties. I'm thankful that they're finally being thrust into the light and their abhorrent behaviors being exposed, that their victims will finally get justice. I know I left a few out, but I don't have 6 hours in these segments, and it would take me about that long to go through all the Democrats and lefties who engage in perverted behavior. I'm also thankful that Speaker Paul Ryan and Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell are giving me the ammunition I need to have them challenged in primaries, to go after their abysmal careers, those two useless neocon rhinos, because we now know that they've been using taxpayer money, your money, to settle sexual abuse complaints against members of Congress. They never told us, they never disclosed it, but they used our money to make it all go away. And it just proves that there is a uniparty, because they never even dropped the oppo. They never leaked the information on the Democrats. So I'm thankful to Speaker Ryan and Leader McConnell that they've given us even more ammo to use against them in the media. I'm thankful that the Fusion GPS debacle is coming to light, that the dossier is being exposed for what it is, junk, that there is no Trump-Russia collusion, but instead, this was all a manufactured set of facts designed to destroy Donald Trump. I'm thankful that it's being exposed that Hillary Clinton apparently illegally paid for this through her law firm, Perkins Coie, so that she didn't have to disclose the payments to Fusion GPS to the Federal Election Commission so that you and I could see them. It looks like Hillary's going to have to pay a price for that because this genie is way too far out of the bottle, so I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that groups like Antifa and Black Lives Matter continue to show us who they really are by their use of violence, aggression, terror tactics, and condemnation of America and American exceptionalism. I'm thankful that they continue to call for the murders of police officers and innocents. I'm thankful that they let us know every day exactly who they are so we can properly combat them. I'm thankful that we got to see the face of ungratefulness and entitlement in this moron, LeVar Big Baller Ball, the dad of one of those 3 morons from UCLA, from the basketball team, that were arrested for shoplifting in China. The dad wasn't grateful. He wasn't thankful that President Trump intervened with the president of China to have his son released so that he didn't spend 10 years in an oppressive, brutal Chinese prison. No. Mr. Entitlement Ball was pissed off that his son had to fly home commercial and not on Air Force One. Did he think the president was going to bring his shoplifter perp son, his spoiled little brat, back with him on the plane so that he could go on the rest of the Asia tour? Or did Mr. Ball think that we were supposed to divert Air Force One for his little spoiled brat son? But either way, I'm thankful that his sense of entitlement was exposed. And is it any wonder with a dad like that, who's instilled that sense of entitlement in his son since birth, that the kid would shoplift, that he would embarrass his school, his team, and the United States of America? No, of course it's not. So I'm glad that was exposed. I'm thankful. I'm very thankful. I'm thankful that we're learning who our real enemies are, especially those within. I'm thankful that the never-Trumpers and the neocons continue to expose themselves for who they are, so that we know who we have to crush in the media within our own ranks first before we go after the enemy. Because I'd always prefer the guy coming at me than the one stabbing me in the back. So I need to thank them for being so unhinged and non-strategic that they've brought themselves into the light and they've identified themselves to us so that we can go on the offensive. I'm thankful for our troops overseas protecting us so that I can bring you these segments. I'm thankful for our police officers, firefighters, and first responders here at home doing the same. So that every day I can bring you these segments and every day you can watch them and feel very, very safe in our cozy Western world. I'm thankful for Western civilization. I'm thankful that the lunatic feminists still tweet things that prove they would rather frame men, that they would rather falsely accuse them to what they call destroy the patriarchy. I'm thankful that these radical lunatics expose themselves daily on social media. That same toxic masculinity that protects you while you sleep, that same toxic masculinity that killed Osama bin Laden, that rushes into burning buildings, that runs toward the sound of gunfire and terror attacks. I'm thankful those lunatics expose themselves for wanting to destroy that toxic masculinity. I'm really thankful to be able to work with a group here at The Rebel that doesn't censor my content no matter how non-politically correct it is. It allows me to bring you the truth. I'm thankful for our great president, Donald Trump, who has destroyed, and I mean destroyed, the establishment playbook. He's torn it up, he's thrown it in the fire, he's swept out the ashes and thrown them in the ocean. I'm thankful that we've written a new playbook. I'm thankful that President Trump tweets every day because his tweets are very calculated and they're very important. They're President Trump playing ball with the American public, throwing that ball over the heads of the mainstream media. And that's why the media is hysterical, and I'm so thankful for that. I'm thankful for the mainstream media's collusion with the Democrats finally being exposed. But most importantly, I'm thankful for you, the audience. Without you guys, I could not have made this show a success in only a couple of short months. And I'm really thankful that I'm going to be able to expand the show and bring you a lot more of this great content in 2018. Thank you all very, very much for watching. Happy Thanksgiving. If you enjoy this content, please subscribe to our premium service at www.therebel.media/shows. Thank you again. Have a great Thanksgiving. I'll see you tomorrow.